We're going to be moving Gettin Deep to its own channel. Up here, click on that, go on. It's going to take you to the other channel. I'll start putting all the old ones in there too, but all the new ones after this will be in there from now on. So go subscribe now. Now, go do it. Bye. This week on Gettin Deep, we had Joe Brunswick, the guitarist for Girl Shaped Gun, an indie surf rock band. He's also a skateboarding nurse with aspirations to become a doctor. Get deep with us while we talk about how skateboarding has changed our life and just the typical sidetrackery that I always go on. Joe, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No problems at all. So you're a skateboarder that wants to become a doctor. And you're 21, so you're young, and it's definitely very possible.
Cheers.
So my question on this is, and I've said this on the podcast many times, skateboarding's a broke kid's sport for broken kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're not that. So what made you want to start skating?
Well, I would say acceptance. I think like a lot of people, a lot of skaters, they start it because they want a community of people that they can connect with. They want to be able to go to the park and just fucking skate their troubles away. And it's such a connection. It's such a community. And that really attracted me to skating at the start. And then, so I was really essentially just doing it to be cool, right?
Yeah.
And started out doing it, shredding, enjoying it. And then I realized that I'm not just doing this to be cool anymore. You're doing it for the technicality of it. It's beautiful. And then you just get obsessed with skateboarding because it's like that.
So you didn't get deterred by the pain of it?
No, I think I thought it was sick because there was nothing else in my life that was giving me that.
Yeah. So the amount of cool you got from it was like, I don't care if I get hurt. This is that cool.
Yeah, I think so. And you learn to love the pain.
Yeah.
The amount of slams I took when I was younger, I think that it taught me a lot that I didn't realize back then.
You don't. No one does. That's why people look at skateboarders like, how? And you're like, dude, it's just resilience. Like, you learn to eat concrete so hard that you're like, I can do anything now. Like, shit doesn't bother me. I'm like, someone's like, you suck. And you're like, bro.
Man.
I know. But I don't care.
Exactly. It teaches you to just get back up. And the only reason you keep getting back up is because you've just got to fucking get the trick. There's just some drive inside you that skateboarding teaches you. And I don't know any other sport that can bring that out of a person.
Well, it's because you do the same thing over and over and over again to get one result. And then once you get the result, you're like, I could do that better.
I could do it cleaner. I could do it with more style.
Yeah.
And then it's just an addiction.
Yeah.
It's such an addiction, man. I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was down at the skate park 8 hours a day.
I know, I lived there pretty hard, when I was younger. But I attributed that to trying to avoid my house. And a lot of people, I think that's what it's been. So it's kind of funny. I've said that quite a lot. And a lot of people I know, that's how skateboarding is. And you might be the first person I know as a skater that's like, I'm going to be a doctor and working towards that.
Yeah, I guess. I think that I started skating because I wanted that inclusivity, right? And then I think I sort of created this story in my head that I did have problems at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, you angsty teenager, fuck my family. They're getting pissed off. I'm just going to go to the skate park.
If you thought you had them, you had them.
Yeah, possibly.
There's no it might not have been as bad as what you've seen others to be, but if it was enough for you to go I want to get the fuck out of the house more, that's enough.
True.
It might not have been your parents were shooting up heroin and being like, yeah, I don't care. But still, if there's something that's giving you the drive to go, I'm going there, and you kind of fit in with the fucked up kids that skate,
yeah,
that's enough.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's a community, you fit in there, and then I think I just got a little bit older and I realized, all right, my family are actually not that bad. But it didn't take away that skater persona,
Yeah.
That shit never goes away.
No, once you're in, you're in. I think that's once you start skating and you stick to it and you've eaten shit enough and you come back and you get up, you're in.
Yeah. And that's the best thing. Once you've had a couple of years, you've done your time.
Yeah.
Then, and I just love being out. It's the good thing about having a local, you go back to the park and then there's all the same homies there. And it doesn't matter how long you haven't been there for. It's always what's going on? Let's do some tricks. There's no intro required.
No, it's just and you're skating. And I don't know, I know people that skated around the world. I know people that skated everywhere else. Glenn. He skates everywhere. And he's like, it's the easiest way to make friends in any other country.
True.
Because go to a skate park and you can skate.
you've got mates now
100%.
because they're like, this cunt knows what's up. Let's do this.
From all skaters around the world, I agree. It's like, yeah, you can kickflip, cool. Hang out with us. Come party with us. Come skate around some schools with us. We'll go straight some street, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally, and it's like, it's the easiest thing to become friends with someone because it's a sport that is for loners, but not.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it differs from something like surfing. I've found I've been getting into surfing a bit more recently, and find that sport can be often a bit more divided. It's a bit more cliquey. You know, skating's
way
not
more
cliquey at
cliquey.
all. Whereas surfing, you go down to the wave, and unless you've been surfing there since you were a grom or you're a local, then you can often get the piss pulled out of you, or people will just steal waves off you, or not even look at you. And
the skate park, it was like, I think it happens with surfing as well. It's like surfing and bodyboarding, they hate each other. But surfers like hate each other, which is so fucking counterproductive because I think it's because there's like a scarcity of waves. I thought that was the process because it's like, well, we're only allowed to surf this because we're from here and there's only fucking this many waves, so we get to have it. But imagine that at a skate park. Like imagine skaters sitting on the ledge, not skating a quarter and being like, nah, that's our quarter, mate. Can't skate that.
nah.
I think skaters are rougher too, so you'd be like, bro, I'm just gonna fucking fight you.
Yeah. I've never seen any behaviour like that at the skate park. It's like, you're skating the quarter, sick. Let's have a session. Let's skate the bowl.
Every time. If someone lands a trick that you don't know, you're like, fuck yes.
Yeah. And you've never met this dude in your life.
But there's something hell good, you're just like, fucking let's go, dude.
Yeah, man. And it's like so sick with age, gender, ethnicity, no gaps in skateboarding. You know, the littlest shredder will go do some mad air in the bowl and you're like, sick, dude, and we'll just hang out for the day.
Well, did you see, have you seen that 9-year-old Mia? She's a vert skater from Perth.
Oh,
She did a 720 at Bayswater the other day.
Oh my God. That ramp's crazy.
Dude, 720 for a 9-year-old. It's fucking loose. She's a girl. Like a girl 9-year-old skater doing 720s on a fucking 13-foot vert ramp.
Jesus.
Insane.
And you see it in a lot of little kids. Skating's a sport for little kids. There's, you get so many youngins, and I don't know what it is about them. I think it's when they start when they're like
You're
5
lucky
years
band
old.
when you're a kid, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
But like, it's built in some kids and it's not built in others. 2 of my 3 kids skate. One's like,
sick.
nah, not interested. Don't give a fuck.
Seeing some of the tricks that these young kids do, it really escapes me how these kids can learn that kind of drive to progress so much in anything where they're competing in the Olympics and shit. There's that girl who's skating for Nike now who's been winning all the SLS comps and stuff recently. I forget her name, but crazy. How do you do that? When I was a kid, when I was that age, man, I didn't even have a sense of self, a sense of identity. I was just going to school and coming home.
You're probably just doing whatever you want to do. Like when I was real young, it was just games, the video games. I hammered it. Like that's all I wanted to do. And I think that's all it is. The kids, they've found this thing that they love and they're fucking in. And then it's just like, if you hang around the right people, you can get better faster. Like skateboarding taught me that, which I learned that in other things in life. But skating, if you find good skaters, you automatically get better at hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Because they're doing good. So you're like, well, now I need to do good. And then they'll help you learn these little intricacies a bit. So you're like, I can do this now.
Push you. And that's why it was so interesting. That comes back to that age thing. Like growing up with you fellas, like, I was in year 8, 9 kind of thing. There were a couple of us grommets, me, Dale, Cody, all the crew. And young Cooper, and he's, 13 now. And we were, young high school, and we're hanging out with grown adults, and we're going around breaking into schools with these people, going out driving, not telling our parents where we're going. And
with
they're
not the best people either.
And getting out with people like Grommy, who's showing us how to shred. And those were some of the sickest memories of my life, though. I think we've talked about it a lot, some of us who were the younger crew, and I think it really helped us to grow up a lot earlier and gained us a lot of maturity, I think.
Yeah. I think skating does that.
Yeah,
by proxy, because it's like you're hanging out with people from all different areas of life, and you're like, whoa, these people are like adults when they're kids.
Yeah. They're acting like kids with us.
Fuck. Yeah, like they're just like 30-year-olds. Like, man, I'm 35, you're 21. So I would have been, well, if we go 5 years ago when you started skating, 16.
Exactly.
I was 30.
Yeah. And you gain an appreciation for people of different backgrounds, people who have come from, the worst of upbringings or the best of upbringings. And, you go down to somewhere like Kwinana Skate Park and they've come from some rough trots, a lot of those people, but
Same
have
as Rocco, dude.
You're right. Yeah, it's the exact same shit.
It's the exact same. Rocco and Quinny are the same. But like, actually, there's a pretty funny story. We went to Gosnell Skate Park when it first opened, when I was like maybe 18 or 19. So I was only just driving. And we pulled up, we started skating. There was some Gozzy skaters there. And they were like, oh, where you guys from? We're like, oh, from Rocco. They're like, oh, you're not going to stab us, are you? It's like, nah, dude, what the fuck? You're probably going to stab us. You're in Gosnell.
Yeah, you're Gozzies, man.
And it was just like Rocco versus Gosnells. We were somehow worse. And I was like, bro, I'll fucking drove the streets here. This place is hood.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think, what made you go from like skateboarding to wanting to be a doctor? What was how did that happen?
Well, I think I'd say that they weren't necessarily linked, right? I think that skating, maybe they were. Maybe I think skating taught me that trying really hard at anything is one of the most valuable things that you can do in life. And skateboarding, maybe second to guitar, but we can get back to that. But skating was one of the first things where I put 100% of my energy into it, and it gave me so much satisfaction.
Yeah.
I felt like I was a better person from it. And I think that subconsciously, that just taught me that anything that you put a lot of energy into can really give you a lot back. And then, I've studied nursing. I'm currently working as a nurse at Fiona Stanley. So I've recently graduated, and I put in some energy into that. And I think that there came a point near the end of my degree where I realized I need to learn more. Like, I'm not going to get that same satisfaction from this career.
Yeah.
So I want to keep learning, and I want to keep training, and I just want to get better, because that's the way you grow as a person as well.
Yeah.
And that's sort of where I'm at now, is I'm chasing medicine because one of the reasons, there's many reasons, but it leads me to the biggest amount of personal growth.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, so you've just gone like, it is like skating in your head. You've gone,
Yeah.
this is super hard, but I don't fucking care. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll keep going, and the stepping stones to get there.
It's the same shit, man. Like, even when the stats are against you getting into medicine, or even when the trick's really fucking hard and the ground's really gnarly, like, if you just keep pushing, you'll get there and you'll feel so much better.
Yeah, you'll get it. And it will suck on the way.
Yeah, it is sucking.
But it will be worth it.
It's a very monotonous process getting into medicine. It's it takes you do a couple tests, and then you have to wait a whole year, and then at the end of that year you just hear, oh no, you didn't get in. No sorry email, no nothing. You just won't hear back, and you'll be like, sweet, that was a whole year of my life devoted to that. Yeah, pretty much.
And then it's just like, well, okay, so what next then?
Yeah, and then there came the question to me this year of, am I going to keep trying, or am I going to just be happy with what I've got at the moment? And it comes back to skating, man. I'm just gonna try the trick again. I'm just gonna commit.
Yeah, there's no point just being like,
Yeah,
try harder. Fuck it. What's the worst gonna happen?
literally.
Like, oh no, I'll fail again. I'm used to that, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I've took it a couple of slams, and it comes back to like, is the satisfaction and the benefit from doing something? Is it from actually getting the goal, or is it from the amount of effort that you put into doing?
It's the process.
Yeah,
Always a process. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, the end goal is kind of like sad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because once you're there, you're like, what next?
Yes, yeah.
There's no end. Like, anyone that has, I think you get it, like the same thought process I have, there's no real end. Yeah. You lie to yourself about an end. You're like, this is my end. But you're like, I get there and then I'm just going to make another one. Yeah. I'm just going to be like, and there's going to be more.
Exactly.
There's going to be more.
Because if you do make an end and then you're just, oh, sweet, I've made it, I'm just going to plateau. You get so bored.
I don't think that's how your brain works.
No, man.
I think if you like, especially for skaters, like you're like, there's no actual end. Because at skateboarding, you don't go like, oh, I've got all these tricks and then I'll just stop. Then no, that's not even a thought process.
No.
It's like, there's so many tricks I can do. And then if I can do that trick good enough, I can do that trick here. And then I can do it here. And then I can fucking do it here.
Yeah.
And then it's still, you're not like, that's the last place I'll do it.
Exactly.
It's like, I'll do it 20 more times there, better.
Yeah, and then you still won't be satisfied. And that's a positive thing. Yeah. If you get to a point and you're satisfied and you're like, sweet, I'm just going to stop trying, I think that's a dangerous place to be.
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah,
I think like the people that get like that are sad.
They're not happy.
Yeah. How are you? What have you got left to do?
Yeah, there was this dude, you've heard about Ned Brockman recently?
Yeah, so the dude who ran across Australia?
Yeah, man.
Animal.
Like, absolute beast.
Yeah.
And I found it interesting to think about, after you do something that insane, where do you go after that? Because what's he going to do? Run to Australia and back?
There's other countries.
Yeah, agreed. But I think you'd be in a really challenging position to think about what am I going to do next. And I've seen what he's doing next, and he's starting a milk company. He's like starting a chalky milk company, and I'm like, sweet. He's still pursuing shit because he's got that same mentality.
It's like a very different path. Like I ran across Australia, now buy my chocolate milk.
Yeah, fucking sure it's selling pretty well. I'd buy his chocolate milk.
Oh man, if I was, what's it called? Do you know what it's called?
I think it's like Ned's milk.
All right.
Yeah.
Next time I buy chocolate milk, which isn't very often.
Yeah.
Even though I love chocolate, but it's like
A comfort food kind of.
No, I've had to quit. I've just quit sugar and shit.
Have you?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm drinking straight piss.
Yeah. Well, why'd you do that?
Because like, sugar's fucked. It's so bad for you. And it's like, that is my first addiction in life is sugar. Like it's fucking, I love it too much. And it's so fucked. I just hate it because I love it. And I always want to have it. And if I get stuck in my little sugar ruts, I'll drink like 2 liters of Coke a day, no problems. I'll eat lollies. I'll fucking eat chocolate. Like I'll go through a block of chocolate and 2 liter Coke in a day and do it again the next day. Not even blink an eye.
Damn. How do you feel? Do you feel physically like not great after that, or are you just like keen to get more?
Surprisingly enough, it doesn't do that much.
Yeah.
Like So, I'll tell you this story, and you're probably going to be disgusted because you're going to become a doctor. But I learn things the hard way sometimes.
All right, go on.
So, I had a kidney stone when I was 10.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That was from sports drinks. That's a whole different thing.
Sports drinks.
Yeah, sports drinks. So, when I was like year 3, we moved over to Melbourne for like 8 weeks in a term because my house was fucked. So we bailed to Melbourne, and then I was meant to get homeschooled, and I didn't because I was staying at my auntie's house. And then I like worked in a fish and chip shop.
Okay.
And in the fish and chip shop, they had all these expired Adams sports drinks. They were like Powerades back in the day, but there wasn't Powerades.
Yeah.
And they just had fucking cartons of them just stacked in the corner.
Of expired sports.
Drinks. And they were like, oh, since you're here and you're helping us out. And I was just like sticking potatoes into this fucking machine, and I was having a fat time. I thought it was fun as fuck. I was working fish and chip shop, making chips.
Yeah.
They're like, you can drink them as many as you want, whenever you want. So I was just drinking sports drinks flat out as a kid.
Jeez.
And
I think the kicker is that they were expired. They weren't giving this to you out of the goodness of their heart. They were giving it to you because they wanted to
I was going to go on
get
the bin
rid
anyway.
of it.
It's like, it's a bin, or you can drink it. And I was like, I'm going to drink it. It tastes good. Like I'm a kid.
It's the worst reward ever.
I loved it at the time.
Yeah.
It fucked me up later, but
Yeah. So you're just smashing like one a day kind of thing.
way more than that, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all I drank for like 8 weeks.
Because there's a lot of, it's just like concentrated electrolytes in there.
That's the problem. All the salt and all the calcium just fucking turns into a rock in your kidney.
Bro, that's so rough.
Yeah.
That can cause heart problems and shit.
Oh, so much bad shit. Like no kid should be drinking. Like I don't even let my kids drink that stuff. At all.
Yeah.
Because I've like sports drinks. I'm like, you don't need to drink that shit, dude.
No, just have some water.
There's no need for that. Like literally, water does the job. Like, that shit is just marketing.
Yeah, 100%.
Sugar.
Or just eat some food because you can get the same nutrients from food.
Yes. So I'm like, that's just not good for you. But I mean, my ex's kid would have it every now and then when he was like going hard at sport, and I'm like, oh, whatever. But that shit fucked me up. I had a kidney stone when I was 10. But then when I was 18 or 19, I went on a bender and I started pissing blood in the morning.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, I've got a kidney stone again. So I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital, they put me on drip. They got me to piss, and they're like, yeah, you probably do. I was like, oh. And the doctor's like, oh, when was the last time you drank water? And I was like, oh, like fucking 4 years ago. And he's like, what?
No way.
What do you mean 4 years ago? I was like, oh, I drink Coke. I drink like 4 liters of Coke a day. And he's like, that's not going to hydrate you. And I was like, yeah, but I drink 4 liters of it. So I'm drinking enough to get enough water out of it. And he's like, that's not how it works. I was like, but I don't feel dehydrated. I don't feel bad ever. Like I just drink 4
Until you
liters.
start pissing blood, then you feel pretty bad.
Well, I was after a bender, so I like doubled down on fucking myself up. And then he's like,
So even after a bender, you're not like craving a glass of water? Because, man, that's all like... After
at that point in time, not really, no. Like I would drink warm Coke. Like I would buy like a 1.25 litre Coke from Woolworths for like $1 and drink it warm.
Jeez.
It was fucked. Like it's disgusting, but it is what it is. And he was like, you've been dehydrated for 4 years then. And I was like, nah, dude. I was disagreeing. I was like, nah. I haven't been because I feel pretty good. And he's like, you're pissing blood. You've had a kidney stone.
Fuck, man.
You don't have a kidney stone now. We've done an ultrasound and everything, but like,
this is why you're pissing blood, because your kidneys are working so hard.
Just to exist, bro. You suck. And he's like, caffeine and sugar are both going to dehydrate you. So you're going to pee more than you should be. So you're not actually absorbing any. But the amount of, obviously how it worked was the amount of Coke I was drinking was that much fluid was going through me that my body was just like, this is it.
You'd acclimate, accustomed to it.
Yeah. And I was fine. I was like, this is fine. And then after that, I was like, you know what, man? Like, I don't want to be coming here every year. Like, I'm not even 20.
Yeah.
I've had a kidney stone. I'm pissing blood. And I can tell you right now, when you're pissing blood, you get fucking pretty concerned.
Yeah, man. That's the one, eh? You don't want anything wrong going down there, eh?
Yeah.
Did you start drinking water after that?
Yeah. So I started drinking water. I still drank heaps of Coke, but like, I don't now. But I go on and off. There'll be like phases where I'll fucking slip back into the Coke cycle and I'll drink a fuck ton of it.
Do you go like sugar-free Coke now, or do you...
No, I don't drink anything.
Nah.
Dude, I can't.
Cold turkey, that shit, man.
What happens with the sugar-free Coke is it leads me back into normal Coke.
Of course.
It's a dumb slope because what will happen is I'll drink sugar-free Coke and I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. Then I get addicted to the caffeine. And then I'll be like, I want a normal Coke. And then I'll have a normal Coke and I'm like, this tastes so much better. And then I'll have 2 normal Cokes. And then I'm drinking fucking 2 liters of Coke a day again. I was like, oh, why does this happen?
It's a rabbit hole, man. And sugar it's fucked up because sugar is designed to be so addictive. That's why it's in everything. That's why you got shit like MSG and all these
so
other...
good, that's why.
It's meant to, but now they're just putting excessive amounts in things. And
Well, the one that pissed me off the other day was I found out Old El Paso taco seasoning has sugar in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you fucks. You fucks, man. This doesn't need sugar in it. It's fucking taco seasoning, you motherfuckers. It just needs fucking spices.
Yeah, just make it authentic.
Well, now I just make my own taco seasoning.
Oh, good.
Like, I'm just like, fuck you cunts. Like, if you're going to put sugar in this shit, I'll just make it myself.
Oh, that's a lot better. It's so unnecessary.
It is. It's fucked. But I forgot why I ended up on my sugar rant. I don't know.
Well, yeah, skating and then to medicine and... Oh, yeah, things like medicine kind of thing, yeah.
So, you're also a guitarist, a singer in a band. Are you the only singer in the band? And what's the band's name again?
So we Girl-Shaped Gun.
Girl-Shaped Gun, that's right.
Yep.
What inspired that name?
Well, I think that the inspiration ain't that deep. It's sort of just... It seemed like a sick name for a successful band.
Okay.
Right? You know, we can. It's like the kind of name where you can imagine it up in lights. You can imagine it frontlining a festival. You know, Girl-Shaped Gun playing.
It is pretty like
this cool
catchy
venue. I reckon. At first, I thought it doesn't really roll off the tongue great, but it's really grown on me, and it's memorable as well. It is
memorable
unique
because like girls are like guns.
That's right.
You know, so a girl-shaped gun is like James Bond's favorite gun.
It's a sexy kind of a combo. You know, there's a bit of a twist to it.
I mean, I'm just trying to, in my head, I'm picturing like James Bond, just like thumb in a butthole, trigger in the pussy, just shooting shit out its mouth. That's what I've got in my head.
That was actually the inspiration. In fact, that's going to be our next album cover.
What, just James Bond with shooting a fucking thumb bum.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, it's fun. We've been playing together for like 6 months now. I came in a bit late. There was 4 of them, and then they were like, "Oh, we need a lead guitarist." So they found me. I used to lifeguard with Sean.
Yep.
He's a rhythm guitarist, singer, and a big songwriter in the band. And he was like, "Yeah, fuck, I know someone who plays lead guitar." We used to nerd out about it all the time when we used to work together, and then invited me along. And it's been such a ride. I think the best thing about our band is like there's no main character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all very comfortable around each other. It's not like one person's leading the band. It's like we all give each other space in a creative space to have ideas.
That's a good band.
Yeah.
Like that leads to no ego, no bullshit. It's like we're a band. We're doing this together.
Yeah, and like everyone has their own sections. Like there'll be a mad drum solo and then a sick guitar solo, and we all sort of balance each other out. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
and
fun.
How many gigs have you done so far?
We've probably done five or six.
Yep.
We've got a bunch more coming up this summer, so we're probably playing 4 in December, and at least another 4 in Jan, and yeah, we're getting the groundwork, and then we're just gonna keep moving up. Keep playing as many as we can.
How was the first gig? How did that go down? Was it like a bit rusty, a bit crusty, a bit fucking intimidating?
Honestly, I think the first gig, I don't know if I had those goggles on of like it's the first gig, so you're just like so stoked about it. But our first couple of gigs went so smoothly.
Yeah.
and we played really well, no technical issues. And since then, I think you start to think about what you're doing a bit more. You've got, I've got this expectation to live
You
up
get used to it. And
Yeah.
the more you get used to it, the more you can focus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. But I think that now, like, our last couple of gigs there've been some technical issues, man. Like, last one, worst gig I've ever played in my life. We get up at Mojo's in Freo.
Yeah.
And I was so keen, medium-sized crowd. I was like, sweet as we'll shred. But we were sounding really good at practice that day. And then I'm just about to bust into the guitar solo for the first song. So we're just getting into it. And I was shredding. I was like, this is going to be a sick solo. This is going to be a sick set. String snaps. And it's a really important string. It's my high E. And as soon as that one snapped, if you know a thing or two about Stratocasters, my kind of guitar, when one of your strings snaps, it sets out all of the other strings. So your whole guitar goes completely out of tune. It would take me about 15 minutes of just to get it back in tune.
Yep.
So I tried to complete the solo, but I had to try and figure out where my strings were at, and I was like playing this game in my mind, and it just fucking failed. So anyway, the next song, that song finishes, I was like, everyone noticed, and I was like, if there's anyone in the crowd who's got a spare guitar, now would be a really good time. And everyone kind of laughed, and I was like, no, seriously, like I really need a new guitar. And then the second song starts off, I'm still out of tune as fuck, and then at the end of that one, made it work. And some lovely, absolute legend of a lady gave me her guitar because she was playing next. It was like semi-acoustic guitar. So it was like, I'm playing I was playing electric and I'm doing these mad bends and all these like technical shit. And I was playing on an acoustic guitar and I kind of had to improvise a bit. I was like, okay, you can't play them anywhere near the same. So it's an acoustic guitar covered with like shreddy tones, like high gain, high distortion, and so it ended up working out, but a couple more technical issues along the way. Like I was fucking playing along, chilling, and then the strap that she gave me broke, so it fucking falls down on one knee, and I'm like bending down on one knee trying to like solo, and I'm like, oh my god. So anyway, moral of the story is, I think that you have those shit gigs because
you need them.
Yeah.
It's like skating.
Yeah.
You got to stack it.
Yep, that's right. And it makes you feel better. And for the gigs that you do have, it means that you can prepare. Like I'm always going to bring another guitar to sets, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's just a part of being a muser. Yeah.
Every mistake leads to a lesson.
They can. Yeah. If you're open to learning the lesson.
Yeah, well.
Some people are just like, no, fuck music. String snap, never playing it again.
Everyone, like everything.
Yeah.
But that's what leaves the people stuck in the shitty hole of life where they're like, yeah, everything sucks. And you're like, yeah, of course it does, because you think it does.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
If you think it sucks, correct.
Yeah. It's not the guitar that sucks, it's you that sucks. You got to change something about yourself.
Nah, a great tradesman always blames his tools, man.
Yeah. That's the penultimate saying, eh? But
sorry, I literally got like a bit of pepper in my nose and I was about to sneeze.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, but it's up there and it's fucking sucks.
Probably stuck in the mo.
Yeah, look, I did have some KFC today, which is...
You are growing out the facial hair. I'm quite a fan.
Of the mo?
Yeah, is this Movember?
It was, and it always stays for a bit longer.
Of course.
Like I do it every year and I get a bit longer and then I'm like, But I don't know at the moment. I don't know. I had a beard like the whole year and then I found out that I look like a fucking nerd. And I was like...
You look like a gamer.
Dude, like...
Nothing wrong with being a gamer.
Yeah, no, I am a gamer. Like, not wrong.
Me too.
I am a fucking nerd, but like...
That
I don't
stereotypical, like...
look like a nerd, and I didn't think I looked like a nerd. So I was like getting on stage to tell jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm telling these fucked up jokes, looking like a nerd. And I'm like, this guy's probably never even had sex. And he's talking about fucked up shit to do with... This guy's fucking lying.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
They take you so much less seriously.
Well, I just didn't know what I looked like.
Yeah.
Like I thought I looked different to the way I perceive myself is different to the way that people are perceiving me. Mm. And on stage, that's like an actual thing that matters.
Yeah.
And like, I think in my head, I still think I look like what I feel like, which is like not how I act.
That's confusing, but I get
like I'm a rough skater kid. Right? That's how I feel inside. But I don't act like that 98% of the time.
Nah.
Like I talk like it a little bit. And a little bit. If you're at a skate park, you'll see me just like fucking But other than that, like I'm like a normal, I guess I'm normal. I'm surprised I'm even fucking saying this out loud. I act normal normally to the rest of the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got that skater inside you, but you're pretty successful. You've got you work hard. You're in marketing, like house marketing kind of stuff, right?
Sell new homes. Well, I sold new homes for years.
Yeah.
I was doing my own marketing. I wrote a book and shit.
Yeah, you wrote a book too.
Yeah, I wrote a book.
Oh, dude, I gotta read that.
Yeah. If you're buying a house, it'll be helpful. If you're not buying a house, it'll be boring.
I just want to read it because you wrote it.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
It was a #2 bestseller on iTunes.
Oh wow, fuck, that's all right.
Yeah, I lost to the Barefoot Investor that 2 days.
You were second to the Barefoot Investor.
Yeah, for 2 days.
Yeah, man, you did all right.
Yeah.
What's your book called?
It's called Get Ready: How to Build a New Home Without Getting Ripped Off.
Oh,
So it's pretty much like a first home buyer's guide to building a house in Australia.
is this still relevant for the current housing market?
Yeah, it's real fucking bare bones shit that most people don't know. If you've built a house before, there'll still be shit in there that will help you. But like, if you've never built, and this is why I wrote it, because there's a lot of people in the new home sales industry, and sucked in if you're listening to this, deal with it, that are cunts.
Okay.
And they give like
Swindlers.
Yeah, they just suck at their job.
Oh, right.
They just don't know shit, and they know how to get people to act. Like a great salesperson knows how to get someone to act, right? And if you're really good at that and you don't care about the result, you just care about making cash, then boom, you can do that.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of people do that in new homes. And I got really pissed off because I'm like a person that if I'm taking your money, you're getting something. Like I don't want to take your money for hopes and dreams. I want to take your money and you get what you're fucking asking for.
That's sick.
Like to me, that's what I want, and that's how I want to deliver.
You're actually invested in your clients, and you want them to grow and to do well for themselves. You know.
At the end of the day,
sick.
I also don't get paid if they don't get their fucking house. So there's like, it's not all just like I need to do the right thing. It's like that makes me feel good, and it's less headaches for everyone, and it's just the right thing to do, and then I actually get paid. So it works right for everyone.
I'm sure that people can sense that authenticity though, because I think for a lot of people, people who are a bit more clued on, it doesn't take long before you can tell that someone is only interested in you for revenue. You know what I mean?
Dude. But the guys that are really good at making you act,
Yeah.
you don't see it, and they're too quick.
Yeah.
And they get your impulses going, they get you stoked, and you do it, and then you get the regret later.
See you later.
Or it falls through for whatever reason because they didn't do everything that needs to be done to make it work. And I've seen a lot of that. So when I'd start, is like, I'm mega competitive, if that isn't obvious.
Good.
I was the top rep in the first company I worked, or second company I worked at. First company, I got fired in the first fucking 8 weeks, got too pissed at the work party. So,
classic.
standard darky move.
Starting your career off strong, bro.
Oh, dude, I thought I was kind of fucked. Like, I found out how small the industry was after that. Everyone fucking knew about it.
This guy.
The story's still there. People still are just like, you're that cunt. And I was like, correct.
Did you do something stupid?
I just got loose as fuck. Like, just got hell blind on the company's money. And
Well,
like,
the company's classic.
yeah, well, like, we went
tab.
to Right Nest, and they're just like,
That'd be fun.
fucking... actually, there's something that happened not at the work party, at a different time, where I whipped a dude with my dick. But like, he'd slapped somebody else's nuts.
So he got what he asked for.
Well, I was like, you can't slap a man's nuts, so I whipped him. And then,
That would have had a bit of force behind it. Eh? That's where'd you whip him? On the face or like?
no, it's on his arm. Like he slapped him, and I was like, nah, dog. It was all like really fast.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, you're doing that, I'm doing this, and it was like, no one cared.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like it was a thing. Like, I read the situation right. It wasn't like...
No one was like, the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
I was just like, fucking what the hell? Oh, yeah. It was like, it's all so fun and games. Then 2 weeks later, we had like this work party, and I tried not to like send it hell hard at first.
oh yeah, right. You
I did
tried.
not at first because I'm like, I don't want to get fired, and like, whatever.
And then the bar tab became too irresistible.
Nah, so like a couple of guys were like, you can drink whatever you want, right? And I was just like, yeah. And they're like, well, why aren't you drinking then? And I was like, all right. Like, the
rubber
encouragement was
armbands.
there.
Yeah.
They were like, we're all going to get hell loose. And I was like, all right, sick. Let's do this.
Cool.
And then
but they don't know how loose that you get. When you ask Darky to get loose, this isn't.
I literally got fired, and they said, "You're too loose." And if this is what you're like with us, we can only imagine what you're like with your friends.
That was probably 50% of Maggie.
Yeah, it definitely
Darky.
wasn't full Darky.
Yeah.
But like, and I was like, oh man, like, shit. I was like, I can I just won't drink at the work parties and stuff. Like, it's cool. Like, I don't care. I don't have to drink. Like, I want to be here.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
they're
good employee as well, right?
And they're like, well, I was only 8 weeks in, so like, I was like 6 weeks in. It wasn't long.
You hadn't shown them what you were made of.
Yeah, and
I
I
showed them you were an animal on the piss.
still didn't really fit in that much. Like,
Yeah.
in the building industry, I'm like still a fucking outcast to a degree. Like, I'm a fucking weird cunt. It's normal. But that place was like, everyone was really prim and proper. And I was like, I'm not. But I have my authenticity and my way of thinking. And I know how to sell, and I know how to fucking extract what people want so I can give back to them. And they could see that, and they could see my work ethic, and they're like, you're going to be really great somewhere else. And I was like, fuck.
Hey, it was meant to happen because now you're at this new joint, and it sounds like that's worked out real well.
It worked out so good because where I went from there, and the next place I went to, I fit in way better. Like, it was people that were more on my level, more kind of like, it worked out. It was better.
Sick.
So, yeah, it worked out. But I heard within like, I pretty much was straight up in the interview. I was like, so I got fired, began pissed at the work party at that place.
That is the last thing you should have done in the interview.
Dude, everyone would have found that anyway. Like, I know how sales works, and like, words get around. And if you try and lie about it, and I'm not a person that lies about shit, I'm just like, I did this.
I can't believe you got hired after that.
I got hired, first interview I had in the industry.
Jeez.
From that, like, they're like, did you punch anyone? I was like, nah, I don't get fired. They're like, all good then. Like,
all good.
And the funny part was there was like a bunch of land agents that were like, you got fired from there for being too loose. Because they were meant to be like the loose cunts. Yeah. That was like the company that was full of the loosest people. And they're like, and you got fired for being too loose. And I was like, I didn't say these words.
I don't know many industries that would be so chill about that. You know, that's so sick that they were like, yes,
well,
sweet,
like,
you're in. If you didn't punch anyone and you're not a violent person, you're just a fun person by the sounds of it. So
yeah,
well, works your magic.
I did also say, I was like, I'll just like never drink at a work party if that's the case. Like, it's all good. Like, I don't have to.
Yeah.
They can stay with me.
I love the honesty though. You know, yeah. You weren't trying to swindle them. You're not trying to swindle all your customers now. You're being upfront, and that's a good way to be.
Swindling people doesn't get you anywhere.
Nah.
You can get short-term gain out of that.
Yeah.
But there's no long-term anything. Like, every sales job I've ever had, the guys that are full of shit don't last. They'll sit in the industry, whatever fucking industry it is, for 2 years. They're fucking out because they also don't get paid in the end. They fucking like run out of money. You don't get paid enough. The reason I wrote the book was like there was a lot of guys that would sign a bunch of people up, and they'd have like a 75% fallover rate. So 3 out of 4 people would pay a deposit and then not get their house.
Oh, right.
And like, you're paying a
The
deposit.
new company, the second company. Is that right?
This is every company. This is standard in the industry.
really?
There is a lot of guys that are the top reps that will fucking sign up so much shit and not get it through. But it has changed a lot now because of what's happened in the last 5 years. But so I should say 6 years really, because like 5 years. A lot of people got weeded out in that time period because they're making heaps of sales, but they're not getting them through. So they're not actually making any fucking money. If you're making like one a month, you're like, I'm all right.
Yeah, right.
But like, you've got all these headaches, you've got all this shit going on. There was one guy, after he signed them up, he blocked their number.
Oh, true.
Like me, I still speak to clients
Good.
that like call me. They're like, we'll have a chat. I'm still friends with the second guy I signed up. I made friends with him and we still talk.
That's sick.
And like, we are worlds apart.
Yep.
He's a fucking Chinese, got a doctorate in chemical engineering.
Holy.
He's a fucking hell smart dude.
Yeah, like very different, you know.
Very
Not
different.
that you're not smart, but like a chemical engineer, that's pretty.
Dude, this cunt's a fucking genius.
Yeah, awesome.
But like we still like we chat about all sorts of bits and pieces. But he's very Chinese. When I say Chinese, like his name is like, I'm not gonna say his name actually. I don't know if he wants
It's
to
a very Chinese name.
It's like you look at it and you're like, and he's like, my name's Nick. And I'm like,
What's it short for?
well, I've signed him up. And I'm like, that's not Nick, dude. That doesn't even look like Nick.
Yeah.
It's a completely different
But,
thing.
the reason why you guys are friends is because he knew that authenticity. And it's like anything, man. If you're genuine with people, whether it's real estate, whether it's skateboarding, whether it's, a medicine interview, it can, people can sense that you're authentic and that you're being yourself. And that's very attractive. I think it is anyway. When someone's just being real with me.
What's the point not? That's the thing. Is like a lot of people's like they've got to put on the facade for whatever reason. Like if you're going to get so much further in life if you drop any of that. And you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Like you might be sad for a bit when you realise you haven't got any friends you like. But then you'll find friends you like and then it's all good.
Yeah, I know. I've definitely been there. I feel like you
quickly open this door. You look like you're sweating balls.
Bro, I'm sweating bullets, eh? Yeah. You got a fan?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to fuck up the noise, but
I should be right.
I'm going to say this now. If the podcast ends straight after this, it's because that fan sucks and it's totally cooked the noise. So, but we should be fine. It is. I'm going to move it a bit. All right, we're back. So, that should make it a lot better anyhow. I was looking at it, I was like, should I open the door on him? I was like, he's sweating so bad.
Yeah, I can feel it, hey.
Yeah, I was like, he's getting so uncomfortable. So he's like, fuck, does he need to leave?
See ya.
So where were we? Yeah, like rockstar, doctor, skater. Do you think you'll quit skating?
No, dude. If I was going to quit skating, I would have already. I don't think there's anything in this world that can make me quit, even if I was a freaking amputee.
Yeah?
God forbid.
I've seen some pretty good amputee skaters.
There are some insane amputee skaters that are better than I'll ever be. But yeah, no matter what's going on in my life, I think that why would I label it that I'm quitting skating? Sure, I'll have hiatus.
Yeah.
I've had hiatus before.
That happens.
Yeah. I skated actually last week, but before that, it'd probably been a good month. And it's like anything in life, you've just got to do it with balance. You can't always skate 7 days a week.
I mean, you can until you're fucked.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I need a break, I'm dead.
And that's why we have the Nigel Houstons of the world,
Dude, the weapons of the world.
Yeah, exactly. But I prefer a life with a bit more balance. So I'm never going to say I'm going to quit, but I'll definitely have breaks, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
It'll mean that next time I get on the board, I'm, not doing the same tricks that I could before, but I'm all right with that. Skating's just skating. I'm not.
It doesn't take
attached to
too
it
long to
being-
get things back.
Yeah.
I've learned that. Like, I've had breaks, and then I'm like, if I just skate consistently for a month, I'll have back so much shit.
Agreed. And I used to have a lot of pressure on myself, I think, to skate every day so that I didn't lose my tricks. Because as soon as you don't skate for 3 days back in the day, I'd feel it. I'd feel, oh man, I wish I was skating.
You're not as fucking limbo. You're not as like loose.
Yeah. But now I'm like, I'll just enjoy skateboarding rather than have the pressure to have to get tricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about
Did you ever have the thought process of like going pro? Was that ever like a thing in your head?
100%. What was it for you? Would you say?
100%, dude. 100%. Like hard, but like my version of pro was very different to what your version of pro would be, because when I was skating, it was before the $1 million contracts. Like, well, I should say when I was skating, 'cause I still skate, but like before the $1 million contracts, before P-Rod. Like, I remember when P-Rod got the first $1 million contract from Nike.
Oh, really?
And I was like, wow.
Holy. This can actually be a full-time career.
I always thought it was full-time, but I think it was like full-time in like a gypsy sense of things.
Yes.
It was like, you just skate because it's dope. You're not buying houses. You're not fucking, unless you're Bam. Like at that point, Bam would have been the richest skater by far.
Yeah.
But he had like CKY, Jackass, all that shit.
Yeah, he was in heaps of other shit.
Yeah, like there was a whole outside of skating. Skateboarding was a big part of it. But there was no like everyone like if you're pro, you're making unlimited money. Like now, even the last 10 years, it's like
you can be really rich, but there's
bullshit.
reason for that. Those people who are that rich, they fucking deserve it, man.
I'm not saying there's anything bad about people getting paid in skating.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
But like just when I was a teenager, you didn't look at skating as a thing where there was money in it. I think there was enough money, but it wasn't like you didn't think people were getting paid what they get. I found out what people were getting paid back then. You're like, like Jake Duncombe talked about being like $100,000 a year when he was like 18.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my head, $100,000 a year is not that great. But
not bad for
if you're skating,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and they were getting, that's like not including flights, hotels, all the fucking everything else. Like
The travel, the partying, the fitness.
Yeah.
Like, just, It's a beautiful life.
Yeah. So my kind of, and like all the skaters I really loved were like real outside the box skaters. Like Richie Jackson's probably the most prominent one nowadays
sick.
for it.
Yeah.
Ragdoll was my favorite back in
Richie
the day.
Jackson still make videos?
The one came out the other day.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so it's like a 20-minute part that he
Insane.
put up. And I was like, fuck, I thought that guy was gone, but he's obviously not.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, there was lots of people like that, even though Richie Jackson was towards the end of that. Chris Haslam, Rodney Mullen, all that shit was like, this is the best shit ever.
Yep.
So I was always doing weird shit that was never in the scope of normal.
Nice.
I was like, these guys are outcast anyway. Fuck it. That's skating.
Yeah, one of my favourites was Dylan Ryder, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, dude. That guy he had the sickest style. He was quite left of field, in my opinion. He did...
Hesh as fuck.
Just hesh, hey, just
Yeah.
like the impossibles and all these really random tricks on the gnarliest of spots.
Yeah.
His style was unreal. Hey, so there's for sure.
He was fucking...
So you would have been growing up skating in the 90s?
I was a night skater. No, actually I wasn't. I was a 2000 skater. So I started skating when I was 13, and 13 it was 2007.
Would you say that the 2000s, like early 2000s skating scene was a lot bigger than it is now?
Fuck no.
No.
No way, dude.
That's a surprise.
No fucking way. There was 2 girl skateboarders in WA.
No way.
Louisa and...
No one on a first name basis.
Yeah, Louisa and fucking Karma.
Oh, yeah, Colin, yeah.
That was the 2 chick skaters in WA. That's it.
Wow.
Like, and that's like, no word of a lie. They were the only 2 ever at all at that point in time.
Because back then it was very much underground. It was genuinely underground. And now,
I don't know if it was underground. It was dirty.
True.
Like, it was like bad cunt shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was, it was like Tony Hawk's Skateboarding was out then.
Yeah.
So that came out before I started skating. But it was like the like, ooh,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers are rough.
Yeah.
So I started skating actually not by accident. I was always like a park kid, I guess. Like I was always a street kid. I rode bikes when I was really young. I was allowed to like go riding by myself when I was 5 and shit, which is insane.
Yes.
Like I would
wasn't.
never let my fucking kids. I don't even like. I get paranoid about letting my 8-year-old ride to school from a house, like from his mum's house, and I'm like, ugh! Well, he's 9 now, but still, I'm like, fuck. But I was literally going off by myself when I was 5 and shit.
Which society was different, for sure.
Let's just say my household was dog shit.
Okay.
Because letting a 5-year-old on a bike go somewhere is fucked.
5's pretty little, hey.
Dude.
They can't be crossing roads and shit on their own. Like.
I have a 6-year-old, and I wouldn't let that cunt out the house by himself.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like...
They can't even think for themselves.
Dude, they do dumb shit all the time. I did dumb shit at 5. I remember there was these bigger kids that rode down this fucking like rock face.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool. And then I didn't want to do it in front of them. So I rode down this park once by myself, tried to ride down this rock face and got fucking brutalized.
Yeah, real.
Like,
rough.
It was big fucking like boulder rocks, like big blue metal rocks. And I've just gone, not fast enough, not leaning back, not anything. First rock over, front wheel dips in and just tumbled down these rocks like a sack of shit. Got fucking destroyed and was just like crying at the bottom of these rocks. Like,
Yeah.
with no one to help me.
Nah.
And just until I fucking was like, oh, I got to get up.
Helpless.
I'm fucked.
But my 5-year-old story isn't as cool as that. But I was.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was about 5 years old. I was in pre-primary, and I was on my first ever date with a girl. Lovely girl. I'm still actually really good mates with her now. And we were riding our bikes. I was still on trainer wheels. She wasn't actually. And we're riding around Riverton area. We're going to a fair, and her mum was there riding a bike. It was beautiful, man. Like how nice is that? You know, you get a mum who gets the 2 kids together and go on a date. Like that's just, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, that shit's dope when you're that young.
I feel like it's really weird at 5.
Yeah, I was around today.
Huh?
I was getting around today.
Yeah, no, but
I
like
peaked young.
Yeah, but it's because you got taught at 5. You know, like it's like I see like, you know, kids like mummy, daddy, fucking girlfriend, boyfriend, and I'm like, why a kid like you? Did you think of this? Like, if you thought of it, okay.
I guess you're just like imitating what you see. You know, you see males and females together. Well,
Yeah.
You know, any gender of person together. But like typically, for me, it was like, you know, I've got a heterosexual family, so I was like male and female, mum and dad. That's what I see.
It's just weird when the parents like put it together. That's where I'm like,
yeah.
Were you trying to get these little kids to fuck? Like, is this some weird pedophile ring you trying to start up? Like, accidentally they're fucking. You're like, what the fuck? They're no boners and shit. Why is this happening? I don't know. For me, it's a very weird concept, but
Yeah, I agree. It is. But I guess kids are just learning, right? They're observant.
yeah.
Anyway, this date.
When
right,
they're doing their own,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, it happens. But when parents are involved,
Yeah.
like I remember I've seen some people that are like, oh yeah, you got a little boyfriend, little girlfriend, and it's
Yeah.
like the parents have organised it, and you're like, why are you organising this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
True.
What's going on here? This isn't cute. This is borderline sexual abuse.
Well, I can't say that I was in a sexual abuse kind of situation.
very
It was
glad.
it was actually very,
Very
sweet. It was very fucking sweet. Anyway, moral of the story: we're riding, right, cruising through a sunny day, and I was just fucking enjoying the view so much, trying not to look, just looking around, acting all cool. And bro, I went down just like you did. I literally went down about a 5-meter fucking cliff of rocks, just veered off and absolutely stacked it, like tumbled down, fell to the bottom, scraped up my knees and shit. I didn't cry. I was like holding it back because I'm like,
Because
hey,
the girls there, you're like, no,
dude,
I'm a strong little boy.
I'm a strong big boy.
I'm a strong boy.
Fucking literally wanting to cry. And anyway, I got back up and we kept going, and I fucking got some Spider-Man face paintings that day. It was dope. But,
You're like, yes, fixed up all these tears that I've kept inside because I'm a strong boy.
it was some first date. I'll never forget it.
That's what was my first day? Fuck. I don't even know, dude.
No.
I don't even know if I've been on like a date.
Yes, you have.
Nah, I'm very weird. Hey, like, so I've had like, I was like with my ex-wife for 10 years, and I was with a girlfriend for 4 years before that.
Okay.
I had like a 2-year break where I was just like a fucking loose unit. That's kind of where the loose unit shit started, like the piss drinking wild side of shit.
Yeah.
That's really where it began, in that period, because I was like, I don't have a girlfriend that's making me go to bed at 9:30. I can
Yeah.
be fucking me.
I feel that.
Um,
It's me right now.
Like 9:30 bedtimes. Bro, what the fuck? That's, I mean, I'm not like a night person, but like, imagine being 18
Yeah.
and your girlfriend's like, go to bed. And you're like, okay. And then you just be in bed like,
I want to be with the boys right now.
why am I here? Like, I'm awake. In the dark.
I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend that's been like that, And if I don't think I want my girlfriends to be like that. If they're the kind of person
Dude,
who
if you've
says,
got someone that's telling you to go to
go to bed,
tell them to fuck off.
I mean, if I'm acting like a dickhead and I'm maggoted off my head, maybe they
That's
should probably
different.
send me to bed. That's a good thing.
That's different.
But they shouldn't just be like, snuggle up with me now.
Every day,
It's
I'm going
bedtime.
to sleep, so it's time for you to sleep. Like,
No, we live separate lives.
yeah, fuck out of here, cunt. That's so fucking, that sucked, man. That was like,
So that was what you had?
yeah, when I was like, so I had a girlfriend when I was like 17. No, wait, we were together for so long. So I must have been younger. Maybe it was like 15. It was, I think it was like 15. Yeah, she was like 14.
Nice.
So like 15 till 19 pretty much.
True.
Yeah. And then 2-year break and then 10 years where I became a fucking step parent and a parent and all that retarded shit.
Right.
It's just fucking, so like the dating shit wasn't really a thing. I don't actually, like I've been on dates with people that I'm together with, but I've never gone on,
A date with someone you weren't together with previously kind of thing?
maybe there's like 2 somewhere in there, but not like, I can't think of them.
Yeah, I think in today's day and age, it's very common for people just to go on random dates, man. It's with these dating
I think it's pretty
Tinder
common
and shit.
in life.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just, I've just,
Agreed.
weird way of living. Because like both times, like, well, when I got together, my first girlfriend was like a organized marriage kind of situation. It was
Okay.
like, it's very weird.
What?
It sounds weird, but it was like, oh yeah, like you should go out because like everyone's friends with everyone, everyone's girlfriends with this guy. Like, I was like, maybe we should. And then we did.
Yeah.
And then it lasted for ages. And then my ex-wife, she like got my name off the rolling tape and like messaged me on Facebook, and it just happened.
Oh, what, was she a teacher?
No, she was a student as well. We're both students in
Oh,
TAFE.
okay.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And like,
I think that she was the teacher and she like found your name and
that's
hit you up. I was like,
real sus.
That's
I
a
mean,
bit rough.
the fact she took my name off roll is still pretty fucking sus. But
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
mean-
Stalk on Facebook, whatever.
yeah, I feel like if a dude did that, you'd be like, huh?
Perhaps, now that you mention it.
Yeah, like it's, you can't just take a name and then add a Facebook block. You might not know me, but I'm in your class.
And I
I
think
suppose
you're
there's
cute.
definitely people that do that as dudes as well.
Yeah. Hey, X.
Yeah. The X thing wasn't a thing when I was younger. That's a new thing for me.
It's weird, eh? Generation.
What does it mean? What's X? Kiss? Because I thought it was XOXO is like kiss, hug, kiss, hug.
No, man. When you start sending X's to someone, it means that you're trying to initiate that side of that kinky kind of side of things. Like, I think you're cute.
What,
you
X
know?
means kinky shit.
No.
Like, oi,
Kinky's a bad word.
Here's an
Or
X,
like,
I'm going to finger your butthole later.
I'm going to do a girl-shaped gun on you.
Here we go, thumb in the butthole, finger on the pussy. It's a shocker, dude. But backwards.
That is not what X means. X is just like, I think you're cute kind of thing. But sometimes now you just say it to the boys now. It's kind of evolved. Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
I think I sent you an X when we were messaging earlier.
I've always said gay shit to all my friends all the time.
It's my favourite thing
the best.
to do.
Dude, have you ever played gay chicken?
No, but I think I've got a bit of an idea. Please explain.
This is like when two dudes go to kiss that aren't gay, and the first one that backs out pussy is a chicken.
It's gay.
No, it's a chicken.
Yeah.
But you call them gay because they wouldn't kiss you. You're like, you wouldn't kiss me, you fucking pussy faggot. They're like, but I'm not gay.
Have you ever kissed a dude before?
Yeah, I have, by accident.
By accident?
Gay chicken.
I've kissed dudes on purpose, for sure.
I haven't
Not
hooked
any gay way, but like just my mates. We're just like,
Oh, yeah, no, like
get drunk as fuck, like, come here. Then you just go that little bit
not
too
like,
far
I'm
and
like,
everyone's
this will be sick, we should fuck later. It's more like I'm more strong than you, so I'm going to kiss you.
I think it's so funny, just like pushing to that level with your mates, hey? Just like
How can you not?
it's funny as fuck.
I think it's funny when people are like, oh, you're a homophobe. It's like, I've literally kissed that dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no way.
I've had a bloke's tongue down my throat. I'm not scared of being gay.
Okay, I don't think I've ever had a bloke's tongue down
I
my
had this
throat.
Navy dude play gay chicken with him. Lost. Real hard.
So you guys both went in.
I went in and then he just like doubled down, got the back of my neck and tongue right. I was like choking. I was like, "Cunt, what the fuck?" And he's like, "Don't play gay chicken with Navy boys, mate." And I was like, "Fuck, dude, you fucking know shit." Man. He taught me lessons like, "Don't play gay chicken with Navy boys." And I was like, "I won't." You've taught me a lesson today, bro.
Oh, I think I've learnt my lesson fair and square.
The funny part was we were both with our missuses and I was in a line to something and I was like, hey, we're having a chat. And then I don't even know how the fuck we ended up doing gay chicken. It just happened.
I've never met you before, but there's this funny game I like to play with my mates.
We were friends.
Okay.
We were friends and we're having a chat and then like we just gay chickened in the middle of a line that he wasn't in while we're both with our partners. Like
It's like, fuck it, we're bored. Let's play gay chicken.
we're in the middle of a conversation that was like a passing conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a deep and meaningful weird.
You want to play a round real quick? Round of gay
Yeah, that's
chicken?
literally what happened. I just like, I think it was like, I think we like caught eye contact in a weird way, and then we both were like, oh god,
Oh, unforgettable. Well, I love it. I reckon it's funny as.
it's fun.
It actually means you have a better relationship with your mates if you can, kiss the homies.
Well, it's hilarious when you've got that one friend that's genuinely scared of like gay people.
Yeah.
You're like, and they're like, fuck off, cunt.
Yeah, they actually won't take it.
No, they hate it, dude. I've got one friend that's like so scared of gay people.
Yeah.
And we took him to Connections for the first time.
Nice.
And there was a guy wearing a puppy mask and a G-banger in there. And he's like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, dude, this is like his playground. This is where he's comfortable.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Like,
exactly.
we're in his house. Imagine someone rocking up to your house and be like, dude, why are you listening to this music? You'd be like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, like, I'm comfortable here.
Yeah, this is my place. You're the one that's weird here. You get the fuck out.
Yeah, and if you're not comfortable, don't be there.
Well, that's what pretty much was like, we can go if you want. He's just like, well, fucking, oh, nah, but fuck, man. And I'm just like, dude, he's not talking to you. Who cares?
Yeah. It's fucking sick, man. I've seen a couple drag shows at the court and whatnot, and even though I'm not, big, I'm not, a drag queen myself, but I appreciate how all these people, I'm like, dude, this is where you guys belong. This is so dope that you guys have a place to hang out and express yourself, because everyone needs that. I would feel so fucking confined if I didn't have somewhere to express myself.
Well, dude, like, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, and skateboarding's a good thing of that. Again.
Yeah.
It is like,
exactly.
you can do whatever you want at a skate park to a degree, but if you continue to do it, it becomes fine. Like, when I was skating, when I was younger, it was like Fresh or Hesh. That was kind of the two big things. Fresh was like big fucking baggy clothes, like the fucking...
DC shoes.
Yeah, like Osiris D3s. I don't know if you know what they are, but
yeah.
they were like the moon boots and
For
shit.
sure.
Like real big shit. And then Hesh was like the punk skaters, which was like skin tight black jeans,
Skinny
thrashed out
jeans, that's
shit,
right.
fucking
Yep.
long sleeve button up shirts and fucking or skin tight black shirts, just
Yeah.
real punk cunts, and then real fucking
The
like,
white wife
fresh.
beater.
Yeah, so it was like fresh or hesh. That was like the thing.
What were you?
I was both. I went from like, I started off normal, like it's like I skated whatever, and then I got into real baggy shit, like real baggy shit. I was wearing like 5XL shirts,
Damn.
like fucking.
Same though.
I
Same.
think like you learn who you become.
Learn who you want to be.
We just like you try shit until you're like, I like this more. But I was wearing like, because it was that thing. It was like, who can wear the biggest shit?
Was it a competition?
I'm competitive, so I made it a competition.
Of course.
But like,
Everyone's probably like, this cunt's we're wearing 2XL, this cunt's wearing 5XL.
it was kind of like the bigger the shit you wore and the cooler your tricks you can do, and the more
gangster
steez
you are.
it was like, buh.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't doing steezy tricks. So I was doing like flamingos and fucking bonelesses and no complies and shit. So I was doing like Mike Vallely shit.
Yeah.
Wearing a 5XL shirt with a fucking pants that were way too big, tied on with a shoelace belt and a backwards fucking LA cat. Like,
Dope.
check out my promo cunt. And everyone's like, what the fuck is going on over here, dude?
But when you're wearing those kind of clothes, you get the respect.
No, I didn't.
No?
It was just like, you're confused. I was like, correct.
And
but
then
whatever.
that's when you went to Hesh.
So that was an accident.
Transition.
So it was an accident. So one of the times I got like, the first time I got blackout drunk was how I went Hesh, which is like, now that I say that, that's really fitting.
Yeah, it is.
So I like went to my friend's house. It was when I got like my first job paying like decent coin. And
was
I was cleaning diesel tanks in Navy vessels. So
That sounds dirty.
it's so shit.
That
Dude.
sounds fucked
It was. I did that job for a week and a half and was like, fuck this, man. So you'd get into like the massive Navy ships, and this was legitimately a job for like full blown drop kicks. Like any cunt could get this job.
Yeah.
If you could survive the job. And I was getting
Jesus.
$18 an hour.
Ugh.
But dude, that was hell good money.
Is that good back in the day?
Yeah, so like I went from $7 an hour.
Oh.
It came up to $10 an hour when I was doing patios as labourer. To $17, no, to $18 an hour. It was like $17.90 to $18 an hour in this diesel tank. And I
You're
was
living
like,
large.
fuck yeah. Like I'd like nearly double or more than double my money. I was like, this is going to be sick.
Sick.
You'd get in these fucking tanks. They were where the fuel was, right?
Oh, shit.
And they were like a meter by a meter boxes with these like circles in between them. They'd be like 4 long by 4 long. And you'd have someone that sits up the top. They were the sentry that had to make sure if the noise stopped going, you'd fucking make out for it.
Sure.
One person would go in with a grinder and grind all the rust off with like this fucking crazy suit on.
Oh, my God.
And that's fucked.
That's
dude.
toxic shit in there.
Oh, dude,
hey?
it was like no good at all. And then,
Do you have oxygen, like air pumping through?
nah, you just like grind it and then with a vacuum.
Oh,
It was fucked, dude. It was. I didn't do the grinding. The grinding
How's
was
your ear
like,
protection?
oh, dude, it was just fucked. It was so fucked.
Yeah, bro. It'd be so loud in the reverberation.
But the grinder guys were like the pros. They were the ones that've been doing it forever. They were just like,
Yeah.
this is my life.
Yeah.
And then the shittier cunts would be the sentries and the cleaners after that. And you'd take paint thinners and you rub all the walls down to get the leftover dust, rust out of there.
Jeez.
And that cooked cunts.
That's gnarly,
Because
eh?
you're huffing fucking paint thinners in a room.
Yeah.
I'd watch cunts come out like, oh!
Yeah, you'd be looping.
Yeah, and there was like certain time periods and shit. It was fucked. But I did that for a week, got like a fucking hell dope paycheck for myself at that point. It was probably like $1,000. And I was like, fucking living life, thinking it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Bought a bottle of Bundy and a bottle of Smirnoff, went to my mate's house and we played King Cup.
Oh, well.
And I blacked out.
Yeah.
I would have, whatever I drank, I blacked out. And the story is, I've gone to walk outside. I've busted through, like, we're like an outdoor area, busted through the doors, face planted on the grass. And I was like, oh, and I started spewing. Then Children of Bowden came on. I was like, Bowden! And I started pissing myself and spewing and rolling around and pissing myself. And they were like, you're fucked. And just left me.
Yeah.
And then I was wearing all baggy shit. And I've woken up in the shower at his house that was not even tiled. Like, the house was like undergoing renos.
Yeah.
So it was like a brick wall with mold. Getting fucking showered, freezing cold water. And I'm like, and I had fucking, my forehead was scraped. My like, under my nose was scraped and my chin was scraped like grazed.
Yeah.
And
That's
I've
so
woken up,
rough.
got out of this thing like, who, how, why, and looked in the mirror like, can't. And then I'm like, where are my clothes?
Yeah.
So I was just fucking full blown naked.
Oh, true. You didn't have your fresh gear on.
No, it's like that was gone. I was just I'm in the shower naked.
Yeah.
So somehow I've got naked. Somehow I've got in the shower. Don't know how, what. No one else knows either.
You've been on a mission.
So I've sort of got out and I'm trying to look for my shit. And I'm like, oh, the fuck is my stuff? I've found it saturated.
Yeah. In vomit?
Piss and vomit. Gross. It was fucked. And I was like,
I'm no longer fresh.
I'm not wearing that shit.
No.
And then I walked into my mate's room and I was like, give me some pants.
Bro.
And he used to wear like pants that fit him, but because I
Yeah.
was like fatter than him, they were tight. Like skin tight black jeans. And I
Yeah.
put them on, I was like, yeah, I look like this now. And then I like took one of his shirts and he was tall but skinny. So like he was wearing like a large, so maybe it was like tight.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Still drunk.
Oh, for sure. For sure I was still drunk. Like
This is like some like superhero story arc. This is how you shed off your old layers and you become the person you're always going to be. This is quite beautiful.
just get piss drunk and then fucking turn into a piss drunk cunt.
Fuck yeah.
And then we ended up fucking going to my mate's house and he's like, what are you wearing? I was like, I don't know, man, but I reckon these are pretty fucking comfy, eh? And then I wore them from then on. I wore tight black jeans from that day forward.
Damn.
I was like, these are actually so comfy. They're actually easy to skate in.
You reckon?
Dude, the ones that, they don't make them like they used to, they were like fucking 3% spandex.
Yeah, right.
So they were jeans with 3% spandex. I can do fucking head kicks in that shit like that, no problems.
No
like all the
way.
old crew jeans,
Yeah.
if they still sold that shit, I'd buy it all day of the week.
True.
Because they were just dude, skin tight. They had all the flexibility in them. They're the best.
Sick. I think I'm more attracted to baggy clothes. I find that also shorts. I love skating in shorts.
Shorts is so good.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, that's fucked.
Yeah, you
So
scrape
good,
up
dude.
your shins and shit. Yeah,
It's just Mike Vallely.
Yeah,
That can't. If you ever want to watch a part, go home and watch Mike Vallely's part on Black Label Kills.
yeah.
It's the dumbest shit you're going to watch.
Bad.
It's in black and white, and it's Mike Vallely pushing so fucking fast
In shorts.
in shorts,
Sick.
just humming, going hell fast down streets, doing nose manuals, a couple of shove-its, some bonelesses.
Love this.
He does like 10 tricks in this whole part, and he's got Roland's band Hotter and Hotter as the song is hotter and hotter and hotter, and it's just fucking Mike Vallely humming down the street. That's his part.
I love that.
And you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? That was a skate part? Like,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did like 5 tricks, did some no comply manuals, nose manual going at like fucking 100 Ks.
Yeah.
That's the part.
I love that. And skateboarding is, you can be so creative with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're Shane O'Neill doing the most technical of tricks, or you're some enjoy skater who's doing like these interesting no complies, or you're Mike Vallely doing nose manuals down hills and
At
shit.
fucking 100 Ks.
Yeah. Like, it's all just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, as you said, enjoy skaters doing fucking weird tricks. My 5 favourite skate parts, one of the first ones I watched was Jerry Sue and Louis Barletta
Oh, sick.
when they were on Osiris. And there's a video called Subject to
gee.
Change. It's fucking amazing. And they had Young Turks by, I don't know, I can't think of the name. I think it's not Gary Newman. Rod Stewart, maybe. Yeah, it's Rod
Oh,
Stewart.
sick.
And that was the part, and I was like, this is the best kind of skating ever.
Yeah. It's something other than like 90s hip hop.
Oh, dude, all my friends were watching all that.
Yeah, cool.
That was what I was used to, and I was like, I was wearing baggy shit. You've got beers just there, remember? I can see you like, this is empty.
Oh, yeah, I'm just knocking it back.
Oh,
Yeah, taking my time.
well, they're right there. You just open them.
Guess so, eh?
Get you into it. That was one of my top 5 parts, and it was exactly them. They both turned out to be enjoy skaters.
Dope. Yeah, it's been some fucking... I used to watch parts every single night. I just wanted to... I reckon I've watched every single video on Thrasher. No word of a lie.
Yeah.
Dude, back in the day, man, all night, as soon as I get home from the skate park, I would just spam Thrasher videos. And it just didn't get old back in the day. Like,
It doesn't get old now. Like, if you watch the right stuff, you're like, this
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
This is real good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think it's easier when you're younger because there's less like, it's all so much new. When I was like this will be a really funny difference. I started on VHSs,
That's sick.
and they were hard to get.
Filming with like VX1000s and shit.
Yeah, dude, they were like, that was the primo camera.
Yeah.
We filmed on dog shit.
Yeah.
VX was like, you had a VX, that's it, you're filming a video and everyone wants to film with you.
Yeah.
Like, you had a VX and a death lens, I'll suck your dick.
Film me now.
Yeah, like everyone's like, I want you to film me.
I want to give you head.
Yeah, like, I'll suck your dick, film my tricks, please. You've got a VX? Oh my God. There was like 2 dudes with VXs in Perth.
Real?
At like one period.
Hard to find, eh?
That's how fucking big that camera was at that point in time. There was them and there was like the Canon MK2s.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was like the two like these skate cameras that were just insane.
And so that was what it was like skating back in your day.
Yeah, like VHSs, like you had to buy them and they were hard to come by.
Yeah.
It wasn't like everyone just had skate vids. You couldn't just go online and watch them. It was like, we got this.
Yeah, and you had to pass it around, eh?
Yeah, or you go to someone's house, you watch it, you watch the same vid. I watched Modus Operandi like 1,000 times.
Yeah, and you've got to like full rewind it and shit. Like it's a process to get to view this kind of footage. It's same with music, you know. People, you know, nowadays you just chuck it on Spotify and you can skip to any song in the fucking world. And I think by doing it how you did, you gain a lot more of an appreciation for
massive
for skate videos. You know, I can go on Thrasher and watch every single skate part ever, and it's just like it's so oversaturated that you lose a bit of appreciation for how much freaking work has been put into making this.
It's hard for me to watch skate videos now and keep up with every skater that exists.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's so many of the same, and even the DVD days, there was still a lot of same, right? There was still some same that was happening, but now it's so much same.
Yeah. And you asked me before about like if I ever wanted to go pro, and I think that's a big thing that deterred me from it is the statistical impossibility of you going pro.
That's just a limiting belief, bro.
You're 100% right, but when I was looking at all these videos of all these insane skaters, I'm like, they just never end. And you check Instagram, and it's another thing where you can just see so many different people. And it totally just deterred me. I was like, there's no way I can be better than these people, but I'm just going to enjoy it anyway.
Yeah, that's healthy.
Yeah.
So like I'm still going to enjoy it, not to quit it completely.
Yeah.
But to go like to be pro, I don't want that much.
I agree with you though. Like if you really want it, if you want it more than anyone else,
just go.
You can do it.
Yeah.
If you can picture yourself physically, like, you know, there are things in this world that we can't do. For example, I can't fly right now. I can't.
Now. See? That was the good way to end that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fucking oath. I can't fly right now. I don't know how to move through this wall, except all this, you know, dumb shit like that. But if I want to do something that I physically can do, if I want to be a doctor, if I want to fucking be as big as Ed Sheeran, if I want to be playing on stages and shit, I actually can do it if I make the right decisions to get there. It is possible.
If you put the effort in. That's the biggest thing. If you put the effort in, there's a thing that I'm going to get you to look up, and it's going to fucking probably blow your mind later. It's a thing called moonshot theory.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so moonshot theory is the basis of thinking that anything is possible. Just if it hasn't been done yet, doesn't mean it can't be done. So before anyone landed on the moon, everyone said it couldn't be done, right?
100%.
So if you go, they were like, we can land on the moon, but everyone's like, no, you can't. They're like, no, but we can. That's a moonshot theory. We can land on the moon. No, you can't. We can land on the moon. How are we going to land on the moon? And then they fucking found a way to do it, right?
Exactly.
Even though the moon landing is definitely faked, but whatever.
I don't know enough about it to comment.
I don't know.
It sure sounds like you've looked
You'll
into
get really annoyed when you start looking at shit. You'll be like, what the fuck? It's really weird.
Yeah.
Just there was a lot that they just did some shit where like they literally used studio photography. It's pretty certain that Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing.
Right.
Like, it's you look for the.
So
information.
you don't think that it landed there at all?
I don't think the moon landing was live.
Okay.
At all. I don't think the original moon landing video is legit. I don't think that's on the fucking moon.
You think it was some claymation shit?
I don't think it's claymation. It was filmed in a studio by Stanley Kubrick. That's what I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong with the producer of it.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't think that exact live video was on the moon.
Fair. Sounds like you've done your research. It wouldn't go past me. You know what I mean?
The more you learn about governments and all their bullshit, you're like, man, nothing goes past you motherfuckers anymore. But Does that mean they never landed on the moon?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Exactly.
Don't know.
But do we have the technology now to be certain that we have landed on the moon? I think so.
This is the thing where this is where it gets real deep. If you want to go deep into the moon thing, if it's so easy to land on the moon, why don't we do it again?
Why do we need to? We do it.
We could live stream a moon landing today, right?
Yeah.
We've got the capabilities, right? We could do it. Who the fuck wouldn't watch that? Every single person that thinks the moon landing was fake would be like, I'm in. Let's go.
Dude, SpaceX
Everyone-
and shit. SpaceX are going to the moon all the time. There has been like
I'm a big
13.
Elon fan. I'm a big Elon fan.
For sure.
Deep. But they ain't putting people on the moon.
So do you reckon that even today no one's been on the moon?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
I'm not willing to say that no one's ever been on the moon. I'm willing to say, from what I've looked at with a pretty objective eye, the original moon landing footage is definitely not live streamed on the moon at that point in time. There's no way. If you look at the footage and you do the research, you're like, okay, nah.
You know, and I fuck with that attitude. Personally, I think that people probably have landed on the moon, but I haven't looked into it enough, I'll say. But I fuck with the attitude because there are so many people in this world who will just see whatever's on TV, whatever's on the news, and they will just think, they will think, oh, of course it happened because it's on the news. Like, the only things that I know are true are the things that I've seen myself. And this conversation right here, I know that's real.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know it. I feel it happening. You know,
Could be
if
a
you
simulation.
It fucking could be a lot of things, right?
Probability says yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like the moon landing has happened, but until I've seen it or experienced it, I can't prove it.
But back to what moonshot theory is.
Yeah, right.
Before I get too sidetracked on my belief of things not being real. Moonshot theory is we can land on the moon. Everyone says no. If you think it's possible and you work towards it, you can make it possible. So the limiting belief of like, there's too many pros, I couldn't be pro, is just you going, I can't because of that. Whereas if you look at it and go like, I could be the best pro, or I could be pro if I did this, or looking at it in a way that's like the moonshot, like, can I travel through this wall? Not right now, but I can figure it out. Like, there's a way. It's a moonshot. Everyone's saying no, but I think I can make it happen, so I can.
And it's all been thought is evolving, and thought has been evolving since the dawn of thought, right? There were things millions of years ago that would have been seen as insane. We'll go to the medicine example, right? You know, things like ECMO and things like stabilization of people when they're totally sedated, right? You can literally work someone's heart and lungs. You can do fucking heart transplants and shit where they're making minute incisions, etc. Fucking man, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, whatever, they would have said that is fully impossible.
100%.
They would have said there is no way that will ever be possible.
Witchcraft.
Yeah,
witchcraft.
And what has happened is years and years have gone by. People have learnt and done dumb shit, done lobotomies and all these fucking medical advancements, and some of them have failed, some of them have succeeded. And now, what someone does is they go to a school, a university, and they train for X amount of years, and they take into their mind thousands of years worth of knowledge in this time frame, and they can do things that were previously impossible. If that isn't proof that we can do things that are beyond what we believe we can do now, like, what is? You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of what happens is outside of schools, but like a lot of advancements happen outside of schools and outside of the if you follow this track kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, if you go, oh, this is the track, this is it, this is all we can learn, and you don't want to go, how about we need to push the boundaries over here?
Yeah.
Like, this will piss a lot of people off, but this is a kind of fucked up fact. Nazi Germany made some of the biggest medical advancements in all of history because of the human experiments they did. Because they were just like, fuck this, let's do wild shit to people.
Yeah.
And it made some of the biggest advancements ever. But like,
I think even in terms of what they, obviously it's fucked up and we're not obviously condoning that. Like, what they did was an absolute atrocity, but they taught people, like what Hitler and that whole, Nazi shit was, it taught people what was possible. It is possible that people can go to that level of badness.
I wish people would realise that, because a lot of people forget. They're like, how? Nah, wouldn't happen nowadays. I don't know, man. I lived through the last 3 years. It can definitely fucking happen like that.
Yeah.
Real fucking easy. Real, like, if anything that COVID taught me was how quick people would just be like, let's just do things.
Yeah.
Let's just outcast people.
I know.
You're like, oh, them cunts can't come to the pub because they didn't get injected.
It's pretty wild when you break it down like that, eh? Yeah.
You're not allowed to pub unless you get a needle. Oh, man, I don't really feel comfortable with needles. No pub then, dog. You're just like,
Yeah.
and you're a fucking, by the way, not only can you not come to pub, you're a fuckhead. You're just like,
Yeah. We're going to shun you because, and we're going to look down on you and say that you're
you're a danger to society.
Exactly. You're dangerous and you're selfish.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous game to be playing when it's societally normal to say that people are selfish because they're not getting a vaccine. Like, I fucking got the vaccine because I want to be a doctor, and I fuck with vaccines and medicine and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I believe in it, and I didn't want to let beliefs get in the way of my dreams. But in saying that, I think that it's undoubtable.
It was pushed too fast for sure.
Well, yeah. People were saying that there is research evidence from it. There was no way that there could have been enough evidence that this vaccine was going to be okay in the amount of time. That it's physically impossible. And I think that it's important to
That's the key factor
question
why
that.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know the process. This isn't the process.
Yeah, it couldn't have been.
So how can we go, this is cool? Like, oh, no, there's history. No, there's not. If there was history, this wouldn't be a problem. We're not living through problems.
Yeah, dude. Even though I did get it, I totally respect people who didn't, because it's like you just followed through with what you believed in, and
I can put it this way, like, not getting it was so much harder than getting it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
It was a very, very weird time. I'm surprised I'm saying this out on here. I think everyone knows that I haven't got it, but I genuinely didn't get it. And, like, it was fucking... I lost my job over it.
Damn.
I fucking... Heaps of people were like, you're a fuckhead. Heaps of people pissed off me. I was having arguments with people non-stop about it.
I bet, man.
Like... And I was like, dude, why are we arguing about what I do?
Yeah, no shit, dude.
This is me, motherfucker. Like, we shouldn't be arguing about what I'm doing. Just, like, let me be me.
Yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, but you made a choice. And I was like, correct, because this is my life, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. And it's like political views and shit. People will say, oh, you agree with this political view?
That was the dumbest shit ever.
You voted for this in this recent referendum that's happened with the voice. Like, that means I don't agree with you, and I don't agree with what you said.
That's just
so therefore, you're my enemy. It's like what the fuck, dude? Just let people believe what they want to believe, have their reasons, and as long as they're not hurting anyone, that's all right.
The idea of being an enemy when you don't have fitting beliefs is very stupid.
Yeah.
Very closed-minded, very dumb, and like...
Yes.
I have friends that think all sorts of different shit.
Yeah.
I'm probably the weirdest of them all. No, I'm definitely not. I don't know if that's true, but I think very...
You're up there.
I'm pretty fucking up there with weird thought processes. But like, if you don't want to hear out someone, and you're my enemy if you don't think like me, how hard is your life? Like,
You're right.
Like, how hard is it for you to make friends? Because if you go, everyone that doesn't agree with what I say can't be my friend, then you're only hanging out with people that agree with you, right?
Yeah.
So then...
Sounds boring to me.
Sounds hard, man, because if people only agree with what you say, then when are you ever going to find out if you're wrong?
Yeah.
Right? And if you're never finding out when you're wrong, when are you ever going to learn?
Because these people don't think that they're wrong. They think that they're right all the time.
Yeah, but if you're never wrong, when are you going to learn? When are you going to get better? You can't, like, if we go back to skating again, if you don't stack, you don't get good because you never did something that was harder than what it was before.
Exactly.
If you don't learn that you're wrong, how do you learn to be smart?
That's why I think it's sick to hang out with diverse people from different backgrounds. Because you learn so much from them. Even if I don't do what you do, fucking oath, dude, you're doing your thing, and I can learn why you do that. Cool.
I couldn't hang out with 20 of me, dude.
Yeah.
20 of me. I mean, I could because
we'd have a sick podcast.
We'd be fucking all over the place, and no one would agree with anyone. There'd be all this weird shit going on. But like, if everyone thought the exact same way as me, I don't know. I think I'm so open to like hearing shit. It might work, but me at 18. No way, dude. Me at 18, if I hang out with 20 me at 18, I'd be like, how fast can I bash you? You are such a dumb cunt.
Can I bash you?
How fast can I bash 20 of you fucking idiots? Like, you are so dumb, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but in saying that, I've gone through many phases. Like, I was straight edge at one point, as weird as that sounds.
What do you mean straight edge?
So straight edge, like, no drinking, no alcohol. Like,
oh, sick. I've done that. That's dope.
Yeah, but I did it as, like, a cool thing. Like, I'm straight edge.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but like if you just don't drink, you just don't drink. If you don't do drugs, you just don't do drugs. You don't need to be like, oh, don't drink.
I think that it can help people to wean out of habits because they're like, oh, this is my personality, this is who I am.
Yeah.
And that means that people can embody that.
It was
easier,
before
maybe.
I was even like there. This was when I was like 17.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah, you were
straight
young
edge
as.
17, like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't drink, I'm hell cool.
Yeah.
And you're like,
That's like peak drinking time for me, dude.
oh, dude, I didn't start drinking real early. I had a drink when I was like 13 or 14. I had like a quarter of a can of Bundy that Gresham spat in. So that happened. And then the first time I got drunk was with my mate Russell, who's dead, absolute legend, and Gresham as well.
Rest in peace.
And we drank chocolate schnapps, which is really hard to get
I
nowadays.
don't think I've had those before.
Dude, chocolate schnapps is so hard to get. I'm actually...
Chocolate alcohol.
It's have you ever had peppered schnapps or like schnapps is like it's a European drink.
I've heard of it. Definitely.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to buy some chocolate schnapps at the moment because it's very hard to come by. And I used to drink it by the bottle. It was like $15 or 15%. It was like $15, and it was just everyone's like, why? Why are you drinking this? And everyone's drinking beers and shit, and I'm drinking schnapps. I'm like, it tastes cool, like whatever. That was the first thing I got drunk
Your
off.
wine glass, like
Yeah, first thing I got drunk off was that. And that was when I was 15. 15.
Yep.
And then it was like slow, and then it was like every weekend.
15, yep.
Yep.
I think for me, fair enough, dude. I think lots of my mates were doing it around that age, but I was very strict with myself. Even through skating and stuff, I was like, no, I'm not going to get into that. I want to push it back as long as possible. I want to preserve my childhood.
When I was straight edge, I was skating hard.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Real
Probably skate
hard.
better.
Oh, I would say so.
Yeah.
I think like my peak of like where I was like full good commitment skating was like 17, 18.
Nice.
No, maybe 16, 17, 18.
Mine would have been 16, 17 for sure.
Yeah, that's like
16.
the peak of like wild shit.
Because that's the time of your life when you have no responsibility, but so much freedom. You know what I mean? And if you've got to drive for skating, dude, you actually have the time to do it. You don't have a full-time job and shit.
You don't have anything to worry about.
Nah.
Like you need $5 to eat for the day.
To get
it's
your
probably like
Subway.
$20 now.
Yeah, true.
But like when I was like $5, you'd be like $2 worth of chips.
Yep.
Could feed like 3 people.
Yeah, man, go down to the
You buy a
IGA
bottle
with
of
the
Coke.
boys. Yeah, bottle of Coke and a couple of, $2 of chips at the old fish and chip shop.
Yep.
That's what we used to do. Fucking.
Yeah, and you're set.
on.
That's your day, man. You're all good.
Yep. That's it.
Fucking catch the bus at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
For me, it was the last bus at 5, but legitimately, like last bus from the city was 5 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, dude. No trains, nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I remember when the train line started. I was like,
When the train line started.
I remember when Mandurah train line started, when it opened.
What?
Yeah.
That would have been revolutionary.
Oh, it was
fuck yeah,
like
we can go anywhere now.
It was too late. I was like already driving.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, I don't give a fuck about this train line.
Dude, I catch the train every day to work. I fucking love it. I love public
Dude,
transport,
it's
man.
so good that it exists.
Yeah.
But like I was so used to it not existing.
Yeah,
I was so used
yeah.
to driving that
Yeah.
like I was like,
yeah.
What does this thing matter to me now?
Bro, it's so cost effective. You spend like $2 to get from here to 30, 40 Ks away, and you don't have to pay for parking. That's fucking dope, man. You see some interesting characters.
The only time I catch a train is when I'm drinking.
Fair.
That's it.
Fair.
Other than that, I'll drive everywhere.
Yeah.
If I'm not drinking, I'm driving. And I'm parking, and I'm fucking... The quickness, the freedom, the easy, that's me.
Driving's too much focus.
Huh?
You got to focus when you drive.
I don't have to focus at all when I'm driving. That is not true. I am disgustingly good at driving. It's fucked. The car I'm in, I do 60,000 Ks a year in my car.
True. That's
Like,
decent.
that shit is... I have to do other shit while I'm driving to focus. Otherwise, I'm like, I can fall asleep, we'll drive over here, it's fucked. I literally listen to podcasts to focus. I listen to audiobooks to focus. Because if I'm in the car just driving and listening to music, it'll be all right for about an hour of an entire day. I've been like 3 or 4 hours in the car. Yeah, have to be other shit.
Love it. Yeah, I think first time I drank, I was 17, just about to be 18.
First time you got drunk,
First time I got drunk. Yeah, I hadn't even touched alcohol up until
were you like against it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. All my mates are drinking at parties around me. And I was like, no, like it's been it's been, you know, embedded into me since I was real young to push it back as long as possible. And I was like, I'm just going to hold out and be really good with this. And then I did, and I got fucking slaughtered that night, eh?
You went blackout, eh?
Yeah, it was so good. And then from there, it was a little bit more regular. And then, you know, after you leave high school, I feel like it's pretty normal to be drinking like every weekend.
Dude, it's
most nights. Like,
I would say one of my hobbies for a very long time was drinking.
yeah.
And
yeah.
it's fucked to think that, like, I'm a hell good drinker. Like, that's my skill. I try to think about that as one.
What's your party trick? You know,
I've got a lot of them. But, like, I think about when I'm trying to explain shit to my kids, it's like, what are your hell great skills? And I'm like, I can drink piss hell good? Like, that's a shit skill to have. Like, what the fuck am I going to be doing? Oh, yeah, so, like, I'm a party animal?
yeah.
Be like me? No, dude, that's fucking such a shit thing. So I think it's, in saying that, I've been raised as a kid since I was 21 and shit has changed, but, like,
Yeah.
still a party animal. It's still who I am. But it's very weird to, like, I've thought about this a lot where you're like, this is my skill, is to drink piss. Like, what a shit skill. I can damage my body better than anyone.
Not very transferable to other fields.
I mean, I'm committed even though I'm going to suffer afterwards.
Yeah, like, fuck, it's a good quality to have. That's probably why you got your recent job, you know. As soon as I heard how much piss you could drink.
No.
You're hired.
No. Well, I mean, I haven't got fired from being at the work party, so...
Exactly.
But no,
Doing
that's
something right.
I think that's me piss drinking thing isn't a skill to my job. Even in comedy, like I don't drink when I'm doing comedy.
Yeah, I didn't realise you did comedy. Hey, that's sick.
No, it's not that. It's only like 6 months in, so
Oh, okay, dope.
yeah. I did a stand up gig when I was 18 the first time. And I was like,
How'd it go?
I thought it went well.
Yeah.
And then I didn't understand how comedy worked. I didn't realise there was like a massive avenue. For anyone listening, just so you know, there's like, if you want to do comedy, just send me a message and I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
There's so much, like, it's such fucking, there's so many ways to do it. And there's so much more shit out there than you think if you don't know where it is. And it's easy with the internet. When I did it, I was 18. The internet existed, but like, there wasn't a Facebook. Like, Facebook wasn't 18. I was 19 when Facebook existed.
So
it was MySpace.
Do you write much of your shit when you get
All
up
of
there?
it.
You
All of it.
You memorize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like, every comedian does, but the illusion is that you don't.
Okay, it looks like organic.
Yeah, because you've done it so perfectly. You've got it figured out. You know how to have the conversation of this joke.
You know what people are going to respond as well, so you can like. Yeah.
Dude, you can say shit on stage you think is going to be hilarious, and it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck
I
me
thought it
then,
was
right?
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
this, thought that was hilarious, you fucks. And
Yeah,
no one's laughing. But it's like, it is like, a lot of it, there is little bits and pieces that can be off the cuff. Even like where you see people talking to the crowd and things like that. A lot of that's already thought out, already done, already thing. It's not
True,
planned.
yeah.
Like, the crowd stuff isn't planned. The crowd reaction isn't planned. But your reaction to that is already been thought out 1,000 times over in different versions and different whatnot. They're not asking any, like, you won't see comedians asking some, like, real dead specific questions to one specific person. Unless they've got a line of jokes that way. It's always like, there is witty cunts, as always. Actually, you know what? This will be the first podcast I'm going to mention this. In Rocco, there's going to be a new gig coming up that I'm hosting.
True. Sick.
So, you know,
Where's it gonna be?
You know the VAT?
Yeah, the VAT.
So upstairs at the VAT, there's a place called Encore, which is getting fitted out at the moment.
I didn't realise they had an upstairs.
It's not there
They
yet.
will have an
So
upstairs.
it used to be the Vibe nightclub, which was disgusting. It was one of the scummiest nightclubs in Rocco.
Yeah.
But they're fully fitting it out at the moment. I've been in there. It's fucking insane, dude. It's like it's a place for like over 35-year-olds and shit. That's the idea. It's like this really fucking sick club.
Cool.
But every second Wednesday of the month, I'll be running a gig there,
Awesome.
which is going to be comedians get up on stage, 2 minutes of their own jokes, then 5 minutes of me and them fucking talking shit to each other.
Yeah, cool.
Fucking like off the cuff kind of like fucking joke shit.
Oh, I'm too keen for that. And how long is this going to go for? Like, you going to get many people up? Like, just get them all up?
Oh, dude, it'll be like, if we can get 15 to 20 comedians up on a night, we'll do it.
Awesome. Do you reckon there's that many in Rocco?
Not in Rocco, but comedy,
They'll come?
like
Yeah.
stand-up comedians want time on stage.
Sick.
And one thing we have really low of in Perth is the amount of stage time you can get as a stand-up comedian. Like, if you go to any of the big spots in America, you can get 3 or 4 spots a night, So you can get like 20 minutes of stage time a night to get better at what you're doing.
That's dope.
In Perth, at best, you might be getting like 2 spots a week. So if you go like, how the fuck are we going to become pro? How are we going to refine our craft of like how to tell these jokes better? Things like this need to exist.
That's sick that you're promoting that, especially in a place like Rocco. Well, I haven't seen any comedy clubs in a,
Rocco's very hard for stuff like
this.
that.
Yeah, it's really important though.
Because it's hard. Like Rocco has a lot of pubs. And that's because it's a smaller area, it's pubs. The guy that's fucking opening this venue has a vision that is absolutely insane. It's so good because he's taking something that's like should be in the city and he's bringing it to Rocco and he's putting all the money in to make it this venue that's absolutely amazing, and he's putting all the money into making sure they're going to have crazy shows on every night they're having stuff.
Fuck yeah.
And that's the aim of the venue. He's not making something that's like, oh, this will last a year. He's got like a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 year plan in, and he knows what he's got in mind, and he's creating this thing.
I love that, man.
That is like a venue that's equal to anything in Perth.
And, having that like 2-minute set with a bit of time with you after, it'll probably really promote a lot of the younger and maybe more inexperienced and
that's the idea.
Unconfident
it will be
kind
an
of
open
people.
mic show.
Yeah.
So like, it'll pretty much be a matter of you want a spot, hit us up, we'll get you on.
Sick.
Right,
Sick.
that's the idea of that kind of show because it's get up, do some jokes. A lot of comedians don't get to express their wittiness outside of their jokes or their or like how they work, how their brains function without like jokes.
Yeah,
because
okay.
as a stand-up, you go on stage, you're by yourself, you got to tell jokes. You got to be funny. You got to do this, and you'll have like your 5 minutes. And it's got to be thought out craft. You can't be like, oh, it's a reaction to this. It's a thought process that. It's da-da-da-da-da. With what I want to do, it's something that's not being done anywhere in Perth at the moment. It's do jokes so people hear it. Let's have a fucking chat. Let's talk shit on stage in a way that's like going to make the crowd laugh too.
That's dope.
So like half kind of roasting as well.
Yeah.
Because everyone fucking loves seeing roasts. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah. I love how lighthearted it can be because I feel like, dude, I feel like I would feel very vulnerable getting up to a comedy show,
A lot of people are. Like,
that's a hard thing to do.
Comedy, if you listen to all the pros about it, open mic is like when you're starting comedy is the hardest shit.
Yeah,
Because it's just like, I'm just going to go get
judged,
destroyed.
Yeah.
Like my jokes suck. No one laughs. Fuck this.
Have you had that before where people just don't laugh?
I've had people not laugh at my jokes.
Yeah,
no, there was this one week where I killed one night, and then I did the exact same set fucking 3 days later.
Yep.
And it died. Like there was some people
Tough crowd.
laughing, but they weren't laughing out loud. So I could see them laughing, and I was like, sick. But there wasn't enough laughter in the crowd, and the crowd was a decent size for it to be fun. Like there was enough laughter, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to keep going.
It's one of those things. It's like in a classroom when no one's talking, no one like
silence is so fucking loud.
Yeah, it's
dude.
so hard to break it. But you just need a couple people to actually get the laugh, get the vibe going, make everyone else around you happy. And chill, relax. Like, actually, if it's funny, fucking laugh. Don't hide it. Like, this person's up here busting their ass for you.
But the thing is, if it's not funny, it's not funny.
True.
You can't force
and
fake
you should
laughter.
know. Yeah.
It's like, you suck. Deal with it, get better. Like, skateboarding and comedy have a lot of things in common. Like,
Dude,
you get up, you do some shit, you fail, you get down, you get back up, you do it again.
Fuck yeah.
You make it better.
I think skateboarding and a lot of things, there's a bit of a common theme for.
Yeah, I think skateboarding.
Yeah.
I want all my kids to skate because I want them to build the thought process as skating builds in you.
Yes.
Like resilience is massive.
Yeah.
Commitment to doing some shit even though it sucks.
Yeah.
So bad.
Fuck yeah.
Like stacking it is so shit.
Skating stacks are some of the worst sport stacks that you can get. Next to mountain biking. I think
That is so much worse.
I've been getting into a bit of mountain biking recently, and that shit's so gnarly, man. Like, because the difference is you're going down freaking 40 Ks an hour, 50 Ks an hour sometimes, and you just slide like 30 meters, eh?
Yeah.
It's like fucking car crash shit on a mountain bike, man.
I think with like that stuff, it's less consistent. You have a stack,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Yep.
Skateboarding, it's like little pain, consistent. It's like pinpricking your fucking thumb over and over again. You're like, why am I fucking doing this? Oh, that's because I want to get a tattoo. Oh, okay. There we go.
Especially when you're doing a stair set or some shit, man. It's just like...
A stair set that isn't massive.
Yeah.
It's like if you're skating a 16 stair, you jump down that once, twice, 3 times, you're like, I'm done.
That's it for the day.
I'm fucked. This sucks.
You're taking
Jumping
the
down
week
a
off
5
work.
stair, fucking 36 times.
Yeah.
You're going to eat shit until we're going to land this trick.
Exactly.
All right, I reckon been a good podcast.
Yep.
We'll wrap it up here. Girl-shaped gun. When's the next gigs? Have you got much lined up for December?
Yeah. December, I think we've got 3 or 4 gigs coming. We're playing at Varsity, actually, a burger joint in a couple of weeks. So
Varsity, where, but?
I think it's...
There's like 10 of them.
Yeah, you're right. And check the Instagram. Girl-shaped gun Instagram. Varsity gig is going to be there. It's going to be sick fun. I've never played at a burger joint before. That sounds like a lot of fun.
They're pretty cool places.
Yeah.
Is there any other gigs coming up?
Yeah,
we've got an EP launch.
Got our EP launch on the 29th. That's going to be real fun. The big one. So at Linnet's Lounge, 29th, we've got a bunch of other bands, a bunch of other people we're good mates with coming along. So yeah, hell keen for that. And then just bring in summer. Hey, Girl Shaped Gun's a summery band, and yeah, we're pretty keen to be the tune that's pumping through your Spotify through those hot months. So get around it.
Enjoy.
Yep. Peace.